for a whole week. So everything that'll go wrong will go wrong today.
Oh, I
with me.
bet.
Okay.
Well, welcome back. Oh, you missed us.
Okay. We're on the record in cause number 328630, the state of Texas versus Carl Hunter Wilson. Mr. Wilson, would you please come forward? Mr. Wilson, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Wilson, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Mr. Wilson?
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing fine. Mr. Wilson, the information alleges that on or about March 9th, 2018, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, you were charged with the class, what's
B.
Oh, okay. Says the class B misdemeanor. I'm looking at the, it's an enhancement paragraph, which states that, further presented and during a period, and it also says that, and further presented that during a period from August 6th of 2018 until February 8th of 2021, an information charging above offense was pending, okay, in the court of competent jurisdiction, okay, to cause number 319350 in the county court at law number 2, Jefferson County, Texas, state of Texas versus Carl Hunter Wilson. Now, that's a stand that the statute of limitation hadn't run. Okay. Now, Mr. Wilson, to this charge of obstruction of passageway, Class B misdemeanor, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty?
Now, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
And are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now. Let's deal with the random, okay. So, Mr. Hunter, I have before me what has been marked as State's Exhibit number 1. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And on page 2 of this same document, are these your initials?
Yes, sir.
And on page 3 of this document, is this your signature above the line that says defendant?
Yes, sir.
Also, I have another document here. This document is titled the Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. Mr. Hunter, Mr. Wilson, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature at the bottom here above the line that says defendant?
Yes, sir.
There is one box that's checked at the top of this document. That box states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Now, I have another document here. This document is the discovery certification. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that says defendant?
Yes, sir.
Now, prior to signing and initialing these documents, did your attorney, Mr. Crenshaw, go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir.
And did you read and understand everything in these documents?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in these documents true and correct
Yes, sir.
to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Okay. State, I have before me State's Exhibit number 1. State, you like to offer State's 1?
Yes, Your Honor.
No objection, Your Honor.
Okay, no objection. State's Exhibit number 1 will be admitted. Mr. Crenshaw, you advised and counsel Mr. Wilson. Is there any evidence that he is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Wilson, your attorney, Mr. Crenshaw, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Wilson, I will accept your plea of guilty, I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea of guilty and waivers was freely and voluntarily given. I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
And what is that plea bargain agreement?
The state is offering 1 year deferred adjudication of $1,000 fine plus court costs, 80 hours of community service plus DWI standard.
Okay, Mr. Wilson, the state is offering that you serve 1 year deferred adjudicated probation. During the 1 year probationary period, you'll be required to pay a fine of $1,000 plus court costs of $277, which comes to a total of $1,277. You'll also be required to pay $60 probation fee each month, a year analysis fee of $15 each month, and this will come to a total of monthly installments of $190 each month. Mr. Wilson, will you be able to pay the $195 each month?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Wilson, you will also be required to perform 80 hours of community service. Now, Ms. Musgrove, and when you say DWI standard, are you talking about the DWI education
And
class?
drug and alcohol assessment, yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So it will be the DWI education and the drug and alcohol assessment.
Assessment.
And you also have to adhere to the standard terms and conditions of probation on this, okay? Now, Mr. Wilson, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
And do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
Yes, sir.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Wilson, you can stand over here on the X. You're gonna follow the directions of our court clerk. And you and your attorney, Mr. Wilson, could have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You are-
Dismissing the,
Yes. Dismissing the DWI.
I'm
Oh,
taking care of it right now.
You doing that? And so also, Mr. Wilson, stand right there. The state will be dismissing, is that cause number?
It's cause number 319350.
Okay, the state will also be dismissing cause number 319350. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right, I already hit send.
Thank you, Ms. Musgrove, and thank you to Ashley as well for.
I will, I'll tell her.